Alright, I am back here again with another guide to Final Fantasy XI. This time we're doing Sandoria Mission 2-1, the Rescue Drill. If you're wondering where the guides for Sandoria Missions 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3 are, I've already done them on this channel, and there will be a link to them in the description. So hopefully posting me will do that properly. Now, once you've done those missions, you want to come to here, to this particular NPC, and you will see that we don't have that mission. Now what you can do here is a bunch of things. You can do a repeatable mission, any one of those three, until you've gotten enough mission points to do them, or you can just kind of trade crystals to a gate guard, which is what I'm going to do. Now where can you get some quick crystals to do that with? Well, in the tutorial section here of your chosen area, got some experience points and some fire crystals, so we'll go and trade something cheaper to this guy, because those are hiccup. Don't mind my hiccups. Fire crystals are kind of valuable. So let's trade this guy some wind crystals instead, as they are much cheaper. But yeah, you can just trade crystals to the gate guard. They will give you rank points, and if you're over the amount of rank points, they will give you extra conquest points. Always nice to have, because you can trade those for money, which is another thing later on down the line. Now the rescue drill. You'll get a cutscene here, and during the cutscene he'll tell you to go to Lothane Plateau, which is where we're headed right now. Now once you're in the Lothane Plateau, and I recommend coming from Ronfire to get here this time, you can either get here via the telepoint, the survival guide, or walking in like I just did. Walking in will put you closer to your goal. Now where are we going? Well, I should say the only prerequisites for this are previous missions and having enough rank points in order to do the mission. And once you get here, you want to talk to this gentleman, who is right here. Now if you're having trouble finding him, wide scan is your friend, as the NPCs will all show up on wide scan. And that is very, very helpful, especially for this mission. Now you may have a quest that conflicts with this if you are doing, what is it, the timely visit quest. It will conflict with this, so you may want to finish that first. If you'd like a guide for the timely visit, let me know in the comments and I will do one. Anyway, he will tell you to go see one of his other compatriots on the other side of the valley. Now you will not need sneak and invisible here unless you are incredibly low level, so I don't think I'd worry about that too much. Now, in the Paladin guide, we went down here and passed some NPCs on our way to Ordell's Caves, which is where we're going. If you don't have a map to the caves, I would recommend getting one. I'm not terribly sure it will be useful past this point, but yeah, I think it will. I think there are other quests that require you go into the caves. Either way, always good to have all the maps. And that one's just buy and go. Easy peasy from any of the map vendors. So once you get onto the side of the chasm here, we want to talk to, I believe we want to talk to one of these guys. It might be optional to talk to them, but let's see. Head down if you wish to take part in the rescue drill. So yeah, we want to head on down. I'm not mounting back up because I'd have to get off it immediately, because here is another NPC. And they will all tell you to move along. At least I think they are. Well, okay. As long as you think so. I hope so. Yeah, I don't believe any of the mobs down here aggro. I could be wrong. Could be 100% wrong, but I don't think I am. So you definitely want to talk to this. Your injured soldier has gone missing. I'm not sure if you need to talk to all of them. I don't think you do. However, yeah. They're all here, so might as well. You want to just kind of continue into the caves as you go. Maybe chat with the NPCs to get some additional dialogue. But nothing, sir. There's somebody in the hall. As expected. Yeah, I don't think you really need to talk to any of the NPCs here. You just want to... Hey! Come take a look at this. You might need to talk to that one. Once again, I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just talking to all of them. A cave. Maybe he went in there. Of course. Some people see a cave and they can't help themselves. But yeah, once you're in here, you just follow the left wall and talk to a person whose name I will completely destroy. Oh, you can ride the book to here too if you want to get here quicker. I believe this is our guy right here. Or maybe not. That is not our guy. Okay. Our guy is over here. This man hiding behind a thing here. I'm here without my sword. Now fiends have surrounded me. Uh-huh. If only he had his sword, he could cut through these fiends single-handedly. These non-aggressive crabs. Some kind of a cave demon. Crab battle. Anyway, once you got the dialogue, you want to head back out to the plateau. And now one of 3 NPCs will give you a bronze sword for the man. Now, it could be... Oh boy, are those some names that I cannot pronounce. They're not even... My tongue doesn't bend that way. So I do not know what people were thinking when they named some of these NPCs. Huh. Cutscene for Summoner. The Green Light. Which is weird because it's raining now. I must have zoned out just when it was windy. So the 3 NPCs are not this guy, but they're on the ramp back at F6. Why don't I mount? Let's hop on the spheroid and ride. Make this a shorter trip. That's why we got the mounts so early in the game. Because they're very, very important to have. Anyway, I don't think any of the mobs here are aggressive. I could 100% be wrong about that. I'll just reiterate that. On the ramp, please. There we go. Now, the first of our NPCs is this gentleman here. That is random, so the NPC that will have it, lucky. I'm a lucky cat. And they will give you his bronze sword if you get the right NPC. Now it can be either that guy, the guy at the top of the ramp, or the original NPC by the road that we talked to. So keep that in mind. These 2 are at F6 on the ramp here, way here. The other one is at E6 by the road. Just so you're aware of it. Let's see if I can call my sphere again here. Yay! We can do a zippity-doo. So we're wanting to return to the gentleman in the cave and trade him the sword. If you've dropped or somehow misplaced the sword, You will need to go and buy a new one somewhere, or probably get one from Sparks. If not, you can definitely get one at the weapon shop in southern Sandoria. Just consult your map to find it. So once we're back in here, of course, we head the same way we did before. Down the tunnel lane, past the survival guide. If you haven't gotten the survival guide, now's a prime time to get it. And you want to trade him his bronze sword. Yay, I can get out of here fine on my own now. Crab battle. He'll now be able to defend himself against the cave demons. And we just head out the way we came. Much and many back and forths. I'm telling you to come out the way you came because there's one more NPC to talk to out here. Now, anyway. So we want to make our way back using our favorite ability. Just kind of hover on out. We want to return to the expedition leader. Once again, a name that I cannot pronounce even if, gun to my head, not happening. Because like I said, my tongue does not bend that way. And if it did, I would not be making YouTube videos. But now you'll get your rescue training certificate, and now you want to just head back to Sandoria. Now once you're back in Sandoria, you want to just head to any of the gate guards. I'm choosing this one. Editing me will have a list of them at the beginning of this video because that is the better spot to put it. You get a short cutscene, and that'll be it for that mission. And that's all for this particular guide. I shall see you in the next one. Until then, well, do the things. Like, subscribe, Patreon if you're so inclined. And I shall see you in the next guide. Until then, happy gaming.